I'm joined now by Alan McClenaghan from SageGlass. How are you doing?
Hi Nikki, I'm doing really good, thank you.
Fantastic. And your company is behind this fantastic invention here. Talk us through. What does it do?
Here we are. Well, this is a glass type which we can actually change its color. So with a small electrical signal, we can actually tint the glass clear, very dark, or a few stages in between. So if you've got a bright sunny day outside and there's too much light coming in, we can tint it dark, stop the light and the heat coming in. But if you're on a dull day or it's getting towards nighttime and you want more light in the room, you can make it go clear. So you can control it, or you can let the sensor decide this is what I need to do, and the glass can be clear or dark or a couple of stages in between. Gives you all that flexibility so that you can enjoy the space.
It's pretty revolutionary, isn't it? I mean, you're being quite modest here, but this is awesome, isn't it?
Well, I kind of think it's awesome because I love the product, but we're hoping that other people think it's awesome, which is why we came to the FIT show. You know, I think the first thing is people don't even know it's there. It does that it exists. You tell people about it, they think it's science fiction. So we had to bring samples to show people, you know, and we change these samples throughout the day. We've got a large curtain wall, as people might know, 300 square meters of it in this building, and we've been changing it. We put the FIT sign on it and Sage, and we've changed it to different colors. So we want people to say, wow, can glass really do that? And bring another dimension to what glass can be.
Very clever indeed. Talk us through some of the technology then behind this.
Okay, well, some of the very simple technology is it's a bit like a lithium battery. And if you think when a lithium battery is fully charged, just think the glass is fully charged and it's blue. And when it's completely discharged, it's clear. And that's roughly the way it works. The technology is very, very thin, consistent deposition. We make the coatings in environments that are just like making a cell phone or making a tablet, very, very clean. Not a normal, I mean, glass environments are super clean, but they're not as clean as what we require here. So we deposit coatings that are about 1/100th the thickness of a human hair. Wow. And those coatings cause that color change when we apply a small amount of electricity to it. So you can imagine even a human hair would cause a complete disruption to this process. So very, very clean tech. Raising the bar on the way windows are made, not just for the technology, because people want wow, but they want it to last for 20 years. They don't want it to be, oh yeah, I put a new conservatory in, my roof was amazing for a month. They want that robustness to it. And that's what we've been spending the last 13 or 14 years since we actually came up with a concept for the product, getting it robust, getting it to be something that you can use and rely upon, and that's where we are with the tech today.
Durability is key, like you say. You made it sound very simple there with the analogy that you used, but I have a feeling that the technology behind this is anything but simple. You said 13 to 14 years. Is that how long it's taken to develop to get it to market?
Great question, Nikki. Actually, we started developing this product 25 years ago.
Wow.
From the initial idea. And 13 years ago, we actually had the first product that we installed in a building in North America. And the glass was quite small. It was nothing like this, nothing like that wall that we didn't have the capacity to make it. Very small windows 13 years ago. And as we've learned more, made it consistent and uniform on bigger scale, then we've been able to get bigger and bigger and then offer it to the commercial environment and give it to guys like Clayton who can now say, we can consistently make this product so it looks exactly the same. And I don't know if you can see it here, the uniformity of the color is very, very important. You know, you can have a wow, but if it doesn't look that good at the end of it, it's just a wow. To be able to say, actually, it doesn't even look like it could change. It's so uniform in color that I think that's it. A lot of people say, have you laminated 3 pieces of glass together and it's different glass?
How rude.
I know, they just don't think well enough about it. So we like to wow people with the technology, but we like to give them the comfort of, we've been making it for 13 years, we've been selling it for 13 years, we've got over 700 installations on big projects in the United States. And because I'm UK originally, Scottish originally, and I live out there now, I wanted to bring it back to the UK and say, let's try something different. Let's not just look at commercial buildings. The conservatory market is enormous in the UK. And it's not something that we're used to in the United States or in any other country. We love conservatories in Britain. And yet, they have a problem that we're all in the industry trying to make better, and Sage can make it even better again. So we've got some great products, but Sage can allow you to stop all that heat coming in your conservatory when you don't want it in. But when you do want it in, it can help you too. You just make the glass clear. Or let's imagine you want to watch TV or be on your tablet out in the conservatory and it's a sunny day and you don't want all that glare and you can't really see the screen. SageGlass solves it. You just tint your glass and suddenly no glare, no problems, no reflection from the TV screen. You can use your conservatory for doing lots of different things. So we talked to a company called Clayton. We talked to many of them and we said, is anyone interested in promoting this into a market we're not used to? Because we do big commercial installations. And Clayton were really excited. They said, well, we'd like to try that. And we want partners who want to try stuff. We don't want someone who's kicking and screaming and saying, okay, I'll do it. The Clayton guys were like, wow, we've got to do this. And that's what we like. We just love working that. So here it is. It's available for conservatory roofs through Clayton. It's still available on large commercial scale from Saint-Gobain and SageGlass. And we hope that we can really change the way people enjoy their conservatories by having a product like this.
Of course, this takes away, as you said there, about changing the lighting for shade, etc., keeping heating. It also takes away the need for shades and blinds as well, which is another great benefit as well.
It does, I know. I started in SageGlass and people would tell me that there was no BS in the company. Now, it's an American company and I assumed BS was for bullshit. And what they meant was no blinds and shades, which is our little internal, where we think it's funny anyway. You can eliminate the blinds and shades needs. You make the window do all the work, and therefore you get that cleaner look. Now, some people like blinds and shades, and absolutely, there's a market for them. We're not saying take them all away if you like them. We're just saying give you an alternative. You can still keep looking out of the glass and be right up beside it, and it's not got all that heat and light coming in and giving you a bit of a headache. It gives you a choice. And all we want to do is offer a choice to people, and if they like this is the solution, more than blinds and shades, great. If they love the blinds and shades, great. The one big difference with this product though is the blinds and shades don't stop the heat coming in. It's already in and it's behind the blind. The room's still too hot, it warms up. This actually reflects it straight back out. It never comes into the room. And if you actually touch the surface of the glass on a warm day, on the outside it's a lot warmer, not crazily so, but it's a lot warmer than normal glass because it's reflecting 96% of the energy straight back out, not allowing it to come in. So we hope people have ideas about it, they'll do cool things with it, conservatories will become more comfortable, and who knows, maybe people say, you know that Scottish guy, he's revolutionised my conservatory, but hey, if we make people more comfortable and enjoy these structures, that'll be great.
I have absolutely no doubt they'll be saying that Scottish guy's changed the way I use my conservatory. Just a quick question, how does the end user control this then? Okay,
lots of ways. I mean, this is where you can really add cost, I'm afraid. Simple switch on the wall. That's the simplest one, that's what the product will come with in its simplest state. So you come in, you say, I think it's too light in here, I think it's too dark, and you hit the switch, and within 2 or 3 minutes it will start to change to one of those settings. If you want it to go from completely clear to completely dark, it takes about 10 minutes. But if you want it to go clear to 20% light transmission, it's about 3 minutes. So the first option's a button. Second option's one of my favorite, the app.
I was hoping there'd be an app. I'm a techie girl, love this.
Love apps. You know, I really upset my wife and some of the people who occupy the offices in my company, because when I'm at a show like this, if I'm internet connected, I can change the glass in Minneapolis from here. So you could actually be saying, not just in your own home, you could be coming home and you say, geez, it's been hot all day today, I don't want the conservatory to be crazy. You're at work, internet connect yourself to your own conservatory and change it. And then the final one, which is the additional cost, is put some sensors in, let the sensor talk to the controller, and the sensor will decide what's needed. And our guys in the European office in Switzerland and in Minneapolis in the United States, if you don't quite like exactly what it's doing, as long as you allow us to connect to your server, we'll talk to the glass for you. That really phases people, I'm telling you. You know, in the United States, people always have these conspiracy theories more than we have here. Some people think the CIA are talking to their glass now.
Can you assure us they're not?
You know, I have no idea what they are doing.
Quite futuristic though, isn't it?
Everyone talks about the Internet of Things, and we can allow you to control things through the internet. We can allow your building to have its own sensors. So of course, if you want the sensors, there's a cost for the sensor and the control to do it. But that's for the occupant to discuss with, you know, Ryan at Clayton Glass. I might just want the switch, and that's okay. I might just want the app, and that's a slight upgrade. or I might want it to actually be smart and do what it needs to do. And it'll do everything from, there's no one in the conservatory right now. It'll use a motion sensor, and then it'll say, is it warm outside? Yes, it is. There's no one in the conservatory. I'm going to tint. I'm going to stop the energy coming in. Or it might say, there's someone in the room right now. They're watching TV. And it will actually have a detector to say whether the TV's on or off. Therefore, we're going to have to manage the glare. So I'm going to tint in this area. We can make it do anything, honestly. It becomes, as soon as the person says, oh, that's getting expensive, we say, well, stop looking at an Aston Martin if you want to buy a Ford Focus. Ford Focus is a supercar, but it's not an Aston Martin.
This is a very high-end product, isn't it?
It's not as high-end as people might think.
Okay.
But it's those controls that can make it very high-end. I would challenge people to say, go talk to Clayton and be surprised at what the basic level cost is. It's not huge. It's not away from what you or I or anyone with a conservative could afford. But if you want to make it really sing and dance and talk to your heating system and talk to your TV and talk to your lighting and sense whether you're in the room, that's where it gets expensive, for sure.
Fantastic. Alan, thank you very much for your time. An amazing product, an amazing guy. Very quickly, you've got a seminar on tomorrow. What time can people come and see you?
Nikki, I'm in the afternoon tomorrow. I don't know the exact time, but I'm in the afternoon tomorrow. We'll talk a little bit more about SageGlass, show lots of examples of it, answer any questions that people might have. And this is the first time we've come to the FIT show. I've known Matthew Glover for a long, long time. This is an impressive show. I go to a lot of trade shows, and the number of people who know what they're talking about here, who are really interested and really serious, is fantastic. I love what you've done. It's dynamic, and it really feels like the industry is looking for every opportunity possible to create better products. So come and see me at the seminar and enjoy the rest of the show.
Alan, I think we'll end on that. Perfectly done. Thank you very much for your time. Great to meet you.
Thank you.